Wow. Sovereignty. She is the queen of the moon. She came in reverse, Pisces. So what she symbolizes is to actually being the sovereign of your own life, being the queen of your life, stepping into your power, your feminine power, and saying, I'm in control. This is what I want in my life. I'm in charge of who comes in. I'm in charge of the opportunities that I create and that I allow to flow into my life. I'm in charge of my feelings. I'm in charge of my energy. I'm in charge of my realm, my environment, my home. So Pisces, this is coming in reversed. Okay, this is letting you know that you're not in alignment. Maybe you're feeling rocked from the cycles that you ended, the relationships that you ended, but she's here to tell you, feel what you need to feel, release what you need to release. We need to get her upright for you all, Pisces. You are the sovereign of your realm. Okay, so I'm going to leave this card upright because I really want that to be the energy for us. I'm a fellow Pisces too. So I do feel that this is actually speaking the truth. It's true. We need to get more in alignment with ourselves and our true power and our true feminine spirit. Okay, discernment. Some of us may be in denial about what's happening. Some of us may be trying to avoid facing certain truths. But in order for us to align spiritually and to align with our power and to align with our hopes, dreams, and goals that we're trying to co-create and manifest, we have to take a better look at who's in our lives for our highest good, what opportunities are in our lives for our highest good, and what are we doing, and making sure that our behavior and our thought patterns are in alignment. So this is about adding scrutiny and facing the music. Again, it's coming in reverse because I think many of us right now are escaping. We want to escape reality. We want to escape maybe the heartache. We want to escape the truth, the harsh truth that we know that maybe there's still more hard decisions that we need to make. So, be ready to face those changes and make the changes that you need to make, because it will bring you peace. And this card actually came in upright. Okay? So we can have peace, and we will have peace in our lives. All of this is temporary. All this is just settling energy. It's chaotic and it's moving, but you know what? It's going to lose its momentum. It's going to settle. Okay? The Taurus energy that we have right now is going to settle all that, and it's going to bring us peace. Peace with the newness. Peace with the decisions that we have to make. Okay? Okay, so up next, I'm going to do a 5-card spread with the Osho Zen Tarot deck. We'll see what comes in for us. Something to keep in mind, on Friday, the 4th of May, is the new moon in Taurus. And that's all about leap of faith, taking that leap. So it's all about us just saying yes to our lives and honestly tapping into that full energy. Because the Fool is all about leap of faith, the blind faith, full faith and trust in the universe. The universe has your back, and it's going to catch you when you decide to jump. So yeah, that's the new moon. Okay, so in the middle, the Wheel of Change reversed. Secondly, control. Third, we have breakthrough. This is an aha moment. It's reversed, though. So there's resistance. Inner Voice, the 2-card Major Arcana card. High Priestess card in the Rider-Waite deck, reversed. And slowing down. This is the Knight of Rainbows, or Knight of Pentacles. Slow-moving energy. Bottom of the deck, this is the 15-card Conditioning. Yeah. Okay. So, where to begin? You're being asked to come into your truth, because crowning, or actually energizing this reading, is the Conditioning card. This is a 15 card. And in this particular deck, you have a lion hanging out amongst a flock of sheep. This lion doesn't realize he's a lion. He thinks he's a sheep. And his fellow sheep friends are saying, like, you know what, you look different, but let us help you out. We are going to tie a sheep to you to make you look more like us. This is about clearing pre-programmed thought, external labels placed upon you by society. This is not who you are, Pisces. You are being asked to step into your true authentic self, to find your authentic voice, to show up in your new life authentically. You are this courageous lion. You are bold. You are beautiful. You are a leader. You are sovereign. Lions are king of the jungle. You have the sovereignty card that came in for you in your theme. Remember, she was reversed. She was reversed. So you are behaving as this lion in sheep's wool. Okay? Yeah, we've got to fix that, Pisces, because this is about your authentic self, being true to you, being who you are. And, this is about no longer pleasing other people, no longer living a life where your decisions are based on external sources. Maybe you were in a relationship and a lot of your decisions were like, oh, well, how is that going to work? Because if I make that decision, it's going to impact my relationship. It might cause us to break up. If I take that job, it's going to require me to move, and our relationship's not strong enough to sustain a long distance relationship. So I'm going to turn down that job because I don't want to lose this person. I don't want to break up. That's not living authentically. That's living to please others. Maybe some of you are starting creative projects and you just don't know how to present yourself. And by knowing that you're going to do something that's outside the box may cause friction with other people in your lives. That's okay. Let that friction happen. This is about you, Pisces. This is about your life. Living your life, your best life, and living it to the fullest, because no one else is going to live a life for you. And at the end of all this, you want to be able to say, you know what? I lived my life with abandonment, with pure abandon. I lived fully, wholeheartedly. I lived authentically. And I have zero regrets at the end of all this. Okay? So keep that in mind. Wheel of Change is here for you. This is a 10 card. 10 is all about completions. This is the center of your reading, so change. This is the Wheel of Fortune in the Rider-Waite deck, so this is destiny. Destined change. All of this that's happening in your life right now is in divine timing, divine order. You are being divinely guided through this change. Don't resist, because it is reversed. You are resisting. And the more you resist, Pisces, you're going to impact your karma. You're going to create bad luck for you, bad karma. You're going to have to probably repeat some cycles that you probably shouldn't or won't want to repeat, but you will. So, flow. Get still. Listen to the divine. Pisces, we are the most psychic signs of the zodiac. You know what needs to happen here. You know. Your intuition is being blocked too. This is inner voice, the 2 card. This is the High Priestess and the Rider-Waite. Pisces, I feel like you're afraid to face the music. I feel like you're afraid to do what needs doing. Your intuition is out of alignment and you're blocking. So you're trying to control. Yeah, you're definitely trying to control. This is the King of Clouds in this deck, King of Swords in the regular Rider-Waite. This is you being rigid in your thoughts. Lots of right angles. It's very sharp edges. Very cold energy. Very rigid. So this is all about control. It's mind energy. You're here. You can't manifest and co-create from this headspace. You can only manifest from your heart space. This is fear energy. This is fear. This is wanting to control. When you want to control, it's because you're not trusting. You're not trusting the process. You're not trusting that the divine is hearing you. You're not trusted that you are being divinely guided. You're not trusting that those relationships that had to end ended for a reason and did so divinely and in divine timing. You're not trusting. This is fear energy. Let go of control. Surrender to the universe. Because when you do, you will have a breakthrough. This breakthrough is blocked. This is an 11 card. Divine timing. This is not a Tower card, and this is not the Death card. This isn't transformation. This is more of like, this is an awakening. It's a breakthrough. It's personal. It's an aha moment. And this is you saying, no more of all that crap that I had to deal with. I am done with it. F that crap. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, too bad. We can talk about it when you're ready to talk. But I'm moving forward with my life. I'm living authentically. And you do have to live authentically because that's the message here. You are a beautiful, magnificent lion. Be that lion. Have that breakthrough. Listen to your intuition because you're not. Get out of this headspace because you're blocking this breakthrough from happening. This is the energy that's going to fuel this wheel of change. This is the energy that's going to bring about your abundance, the life that you're trying to create. But you're out of alignment. You are out of alignment, Pisces. And in order for all the beautiful things to come into your life, you have to flow. You have to release and surrender the control. Release and surrender the fear around this wheel of change. It's happening. This wheel of change is happening. It's in divine timing. This is destiny. Okay? If you had to let go of people, it's destiny. If you had to let go of a career, it's destined because something bigger and better is coming in for you. Just know that. Okay? Law of attraction works when you are vibrating at the same level, at the same vibrational level of what you're calling in. So if you're calling in a new love interest or a new career field or a new business partner or project, it will not come in if you're not ready to energetically meet it. And if you're down here vibrating in this control space, this is low vibrational energy. You're down here. That control energy space will not allow you to ascend and meet your goals, what you're trying to co-create, what you're trying to manifest. This will not come in if your energy is low. Okay? So how do you do that? You declare what you want. For example, if you want a new relationship, you know what? I really am I want to meet my divine partner, my twin. I want true love in my life now. I'm ready for it. Okay? So you've put that out there. The universe is like, all right, we hear you. Got it. We're going to start conspiring to bring that person in. But if you're manic about it and if you're controlling and fear-based, it's like, oh, okay, when is this going to happen? You're feeling impatient and you're like, okay, I don't like this. There's too much uncertainty. It's too fluid. That's fear-based energy. It's control and it can be manipulative. And that type of energy will repel that opportunity from coming in or that person from coming in. So remember, they have free will too, and they can choose to change their destiny. Timelines are dismantling. All of that old stuff from the past, the karma, your history. Yeah, your life is going to look different now. Allow that to happen. Allow those timelines to collapse because new ones are being written. But you want them to be written so that you can bring in and manifest quicker. You don't want to have to learn lessons along the way because when you're in this energy space of control, like I said, it's fear-based. This means that you're not trusting. And if you're not trusting, that means you're telling the universe, I'm not ready. I need more spiritual growth. The universe will be like, you know what? You're right. You do need some more spiritual growth. So we're going to pull back this opportunity, this relationship. And in between, we're going to have you meet some more challenges and obstacles to allow you to grow and expand. And it's going to cause a delay. Okay? It's going to cause a delay. So release the control. Get out of the mental headspace. Quit overanalyzing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's all coming in. It's all coming in. And the minute you let go of this control, this breakthrough moment's going to happen. And it's going to be amazing because then your intuition is going to line up for you. And you will be in a place to co-create and manifest and make the decisions that you need to make for your best self. But yeah, you have to slow down also. Because I think you're trying to rush things and you're making bad decisions. Maybe not bad decisions, but they may not be in your best interest or they may not be supportive of what vision you have for yourself. So slow down. Get still. Listen to this inner voice because you're not right now. Okay? All right, so I am going to pull real quick from the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Oops. Just giving these a quick shuffle. Oh my God, everything is just flowing. Okay. Let's do it this way, because these were all slashed. Okay. So let's clarify why you're resistant to these changes. This is introspection. Yeah, you're thinking about yourself. Usually this is, when it's upright, this is about the strategic view, life plans. But when it's reversed, this is about you, who you are, and where you're aligning spiritually. So I think there's some confusion. I think you're thinking about a relationship. Two of Cups. Yeah. Love. There's a decision to be made about love. And I think you're resisting this change because I think you're not trusting that love is not out there for you. And it is. And maybe and this is for some of you, this may not be for all of you, but perhaps one of the relationships you released is a temporary release, and they may come back, you know? They may come back. They just maybe need some breathing space to continue to heal and to continue to set their mind right, to come into alignment with you, because you are up leveling. Yeah, definitely this is a pause. Four of Swords, slowing down. The Moon. So you're out of alignment. This is your card. This is the Pisces card. Yeah. You're out of alignment. You're out of sorts. You're not in your power. You're not in your energy space. Yeah. Because your intuition is off. You're not trusting. You're in this headspace of control, which is fear-based energy. And with that, your Magician is reversed. You're not manifesting. You're not manifesting properly. When he comes in reverse, this is the Sacred Trickster. You're going to call in, if you're not careful, the wrong thing. And it's going to create a lot of problems, challenges, obstacles, heartache, headaches. Cannot resist these changes that are happening, Pisces. You cannot. You're losing sleep over it. This really has you rocked. You're anxious. This is anxious energy. Gotta find peace. Once you do, the sun's coming in, but right now it's reversed and it can't come in. You can't, you don't have clarity on the situation, and this right now the situation isn't favorable. But the sun is here. Okay? Once you come into alignment, this sun will shine upon you and will smile and will bring in all the blessings that you need it to bring in. But yeah, this is the breakthrough, you know, and you're seeing it right here. This aha moment. It's blocked, reversed. Pisces, my fellow Pisces, we gotta clear this energy. We can't be in this. Oh yeah, completions though. Ten of Swords. You went through a lot, Pisces. You're in a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. That's why all of this is reversed. There's a lot of resistance to let go. A lot of resistance. But send them off with love and light. Continue to bless them. Continue to pray for the situation. Came in reversed, so the swords are going to be falling out soon. You won't be in this energy for much longer, Pisces. Just know that, okay? And thank goodness, because we need your intuition to turn in upright. So that way you can manifest and start manifesting and co-creating the life that you deserve. Okay?